Namaste and welcome everybody who is viewing this session. Firstly, happy World Yoga Day to each one of you all, and I hope that today is the day you decide to take your fitness seriously, to take your emotional, mental and physical health seriously. So I'll just wait for everybody to join in, and then we will be starting with our today's session, which is a variety of asanas. At the end, I will be showing you all one pranayama as well. And in the beginning, for the first 5-10 minutes, we'll be talking a little about what exactly is yoga. So I'll just wait for everybody to join in and then we can start. So today is Yoga Day, and it is great to see people filled with so much enthusiasm and so much excitement. That it is a great initiative. So firstly, thank you Kasakai Mumbai for having me here. And to talk about yoga, different people have different definitions of it. We understand yoga in terms of a union. So we talk about the union of the body, the mind and the soul, which is a little on the spiritual line. So to make it easier, we can say that it is basically a connection between our body and our breath. So every time I move my body around and lift my hand up, I am associating it with a breath. So I am not just moving my hand out this way, I am also inhaling. So I will inhale, there's a breathing pattern to it, I will stretch my hand up. Exhaling, I am bringing my hand down. So we have this connection, this beautiful connection of our breath, our body, which ultimately affects our mind. So that is yoga for you all. Also, yoga is not just the asanas we see. Although we like to do asanas, we love, doing those yoga postures. But that's not it. It is just a part of yoga, which is why I decided that today I will also be talking about a breathing technique, especially in the times, we are all not officially under the lockdown, but it is important that we take care of our immunity, we take care of our lungs, we take care of our respiratory system. So which is why we'll be doing one pranayama, and I will start with other asanas. So to begin with, as I said, that yoga is the connection between our breath and our body, the movements. Now how does this make us feel so good? So any one of you all who has practiced yoga or who's a regular practitioner will vouch for this, that there is something about yoga which makes us very happy. Like, कुछ तो एक होता है जो हमें बहुत खुश कर देता है, पता नहीं क्या होता. तो ये feeling जो है, this feeling of happiness after a yoga session is very true. And that is because it releases all these good hormones in our body. पहली बात तो ये है कि it reduces the level of stress hormones. तो हमारा stress कम होता है, nervousness कम होता है, anxiety कम होती है. And secondly, you have good, hormones like dopamine, you have serotonin, you have all these hormones which are increasing in your bloodstream. So the yoga high, which people talk about, is very real, okay? So if you are a yoga practitioner, just continue with your yoga practice. And if you are a beginner, so if you are somebody who is contemplating yoga karna chahiye, nahi karna chahiye, so today's session is a great way for you all to begin your journey to yoga. And before we start with the asanas, let's just discuss a little कि if you have any body issues, जैसे कि आपको high blood pressure है, आपको कोई knee severe pain है, like you have arthritis or you have osteoporosis, or if you have had a recent surgery, okay, or in terms of your lower back, if you constantly have chronic lower back pain, आपको अगर any slip disc जैसा प्रॉब्लम है, slip disc है या फिर sciatica है या कोई भी इंजरी है, so in that case I would always advise you all कि you be cautious. आप पहले अपने बॉडी को समझिए, ध्यान रखिए. And there are certain postures जो आप किसी trained इंसान के अंडर करें. So whatever we are doing today, although they are basic poses, but please be mindful when you are doing these. So pay attention to your body. If you feel कि this is not right, this is not feeling right, please stop doing your practice, because we don't want any discomfort. आपको योग करके आपका body अच्छा feel करना चाहिए, ना कि you feel uneasy or dizziness. So all these things please take care of. And on that note, we'll begin with our asanas. So first I will be doing standing asanas, then we'll be doing some sitting asanas, and then we'll be coming to the lying down asanas. So this is a variety, ताकि आपको पूरा body आप use करो. There will be a holistic combination of asanas that you're working on your shoulders, your legs, your spine. So it will be a perfect, yoga day session for you all. So let's start. So first I'm going to be on my mat. The first thing which we'll be doing is a warm up. तो जैसे कि सबने सूर्य नमस्कार के बारे में सुना रहेगा, so सूर्य नमस्कार भी सब लोग नहीं कर पाते. So if you have any problem like high BP है या फिर as I said कोई knee problem है, तो आप काफी सारे postures नहीं कर पाओगे सूर्य नमस्कार के. Which is why we will do something which is known as Ardha Surya Namaskar, which is just a little part, the first 2 steps of your normal Surya Namaskar. So that is a forward bend and a backward bend. So let's see how to do that. You will begin by keeping your feet together. Now if you feel that this is not comfortable for you, अगर आपको vertigo का problem है या आपको balance नहीं कर पा रहे हो, then you will keep some distance between your feet. So this is up to you. The ideal way is to keep the feet together. But if you are unable to find your balance or if you're suffering from vertigo, keep some distance between your feet. You look straight. Join your palms in Namaste. Okay, you will inhale. Take a backward bend. Stretch your spine completely. Exhaling, you have to bend forward. So as you exhale, if you are comfortable here, please just stay here. Okay, don't try to go any further down. तो आप अगर इधर comfortable हो, normal breathing में इधर ही रहिए. As you inhale, you will again stretch back, and you will exhale and take your hands in Namaste. So इसका breathing pattern एक बार अच्छे से आप notice कर लीजिए कि you are inhaling, stretching yourself at the back. You are exhaling, coming down, taking a forward bend. You are again inhaling up, and you are exhaling, joining your palms in Namaste. So this works as a great warm up. आपका upper body engage हो रहा है, आपका lower body भी engage हो रहा है. So hands in Namaste. We'll continue this for a few rounds. You have to inhale. You have to exhale. Again, you are inhaling, stretch back, and then as you exhale, bring your palms in Namaste. So very simple, inhaling, stretch back, relax your lower back here. Exhaling, you are bending forward, tuck your head down, relax yourself. As you inhale, you will again go back. Exhaling, join your palms in Namaste. We'll do this one more time. Inhale, stretch, exhale, forward. Inhale, again backward bending, and exhaling, join your palms in Namaste. So as I said, ये जो normal सूर्य नमस्कार है, वो काफी लोग नहीं कर पाते. जैसे कि आपको high BP है, but people with high BP can do this, provided they do it cautiously. तो ऐसा भी नहीं है कि you just doing it for 10, 15, 20 times. Take a break, okay? Take a deep breath in, take a deep breath out. So whenever you are doing yoga, between your yoga postures, थोड़ा break लीजिए. Okay, especially if you are suffering from high BP. Everybody else can definitely do this. Also, youngsters who are looking to, increase their stamina can do this for around 10 to 15 minutes non-stop to begin with, and you will definitely see results. ये work like ये weight reduction पे बहुत useful है. It's great for weight reduction. Now the next thing which we'll do is we done with Ardha Surya Namaskar, warm up हो गया. Now we'll be doing a yoga pose which is famous and it's related to balance. So concentration के लिए, balance के लिए, we're doing Ek Padasana, which basically means that we have to balance our whole body on one leg. तो ये difficult है. ये difficult इसलिए है because we're not used to balancing our body correctly, right? हमारा weight either right side पे ज़्यादा होता है या left side पे ज़्यादा होता है. तो let's see if we can balance. So anybody having any knee pain will avoid this. Arthritis और knee injury है, severe knee pain है, you have to avoid doing this posture. Also अगर आपको ankle related कोई problem है, so you have a sprained ankle or painful ankle, then please avoid this because आपके body का entire weight आपके एक ही पैर पे आएगा. So you have to be careful that way. We will start by keeping both our feet together. Okay, inhaling, you will take one leg up. So as you can see, first I am lifting my left leg up and I am placing my left foot on my right under thigh. Okay, मैं inner thigh पे रख रही हूँ मैं इसको. So it's right under my groin area. You will fold your hands and join them in Namaste, and you keep looking in the front. Abhi, if you're not comfortable with this, ठीक है? If you're not comfortable standing this way, you can even place your leg here. So you can place your leg on your shin bone, which is below your knee. So I don't want you to pressurize your knee. A lot of people, they keep their foot, okay, they keep the sole on the knee. So avoid doing that, okay? Don't pressurize your knee unnecessarily. You can keep it down this way, or you can place it up this way. So we'll stay here. You can hold for like 10 to 15 seconds as a beginner. Make sure that your body is straight. Let your knee be in line with your hip. So don't let this come ahead. Okay, let it be in line with your hip at the back. You will look in the front, and then exhaling, you will bring your leg down. So this was Ekpadasana. We'll do the same thing on the other side. So if you are comfortable, you hold it this way. Okay, make sure that your spine is straight. Your shoulders are nicely pushed at the back. तो ये आपको postural correction में बहुत मदद करेगा. It will help you improve your posture. You will keep your foot on the opposite inner thigh. Keep looking in the front and focus on your breathing. And that is the entire beauty of yoga, that you are not just doing it for the sake of doing it. आप उसको mindfully कर रहे हो. आप उसमें आपका breathing involve करके कर रहे हो. So take a deep breath in, take a deep breath out. Okay, relax yourself completely, and you will slowly bring your leg down. So if you're practicing this with me, and I would urge that most people do practice this with me, you will notice कि although your poses दिखते थोड़े easy है, लेकिन है नहीं. So in case you have any thought coming to you, make sure that you just taking your mind away from that thought and again focusing it on your body. So as you start with your yoga practice, as you start doing these poses, you will carry this, ये जो awareness है, ये आप आपके normal daily life में भी carry करोगे. So you will notice that once you start doing these poses, you will be more mindful of the mat as well. So that is why I said that yoga is not something जो हम सिर्फ आसन्स करते हैं, we are doing on the mat. We are taking that learning of the mat as well. So this was Ekpadasana for you. Now the next posture is one of my favorites. Extremely powerful posture, extremely courageous posture, and this is called Veerbhadrasana. तो वीरभद्रासन कौन नहीं करेगा पहले वो देखते हैं. अगेन कोई नी पेन है तो आप ये नहीं करोगे, क्योंकि वी आर फोल्डिंग द नी. हम ये पोज में नी फोल्ड करेंगे, नी बेंड करेंगे. सो दैट कैन क्रिएट अ लॉट ऑफ इम्पैक्ट ऑन योर नी. So anybody with weak knees will avoid doing this posture. Lower back कोई severe pain है तो ही आप ये नहीं कर सकते हो. अगर mild pain है, थोड़ा stiffness है, या कोई major condition नहीं है, then you can join along. So we'll be doing 2 variations of it. तो पहले first देख लेते हैं कैसे करना है. You have to keep 4 feet distance between your feet. So this is how I will measure the distance. So I will measure the distance this way. 2, this is my second foot, 3 and 4. Okay, so ये मेरा 4 feet हो गया distance. Now what I will do is I will tuck my right foot out first. Okay, so as you can see, my right foot is completely on the outside. Toes are pointing in the front. I will bend my knee. Okay, I am bending my knee. You can adjust the distance as per your height. If you are heighted, you can take more distance as well. My upper torso, like my body, is facing this way, right? It's facing the center. Now you will just inhale and take your hands at the side and make sure that your knee and your heel are in one line. तो ऐसा नहीं होना चाहिए कि आपका ये पैर थोड़ा straight हो रहा है, or your knee should not go beyond your heel. So it has to be at a proper right angle triangle. Like right angle जो होता है, it has to be at that 90 degrees में. And then you keep looking in the front. Okay, gazing at the fingertips. And you can again hold this for 10 to 15 seconds. So this is great for your lower body. Keep looking in the front, keep focusing at your fingertips. And then you will straighten your leg, bring your hands down. Take your right foot in, stretch your left foot out. So the same thing we'll be doing on the left side. So you will feel that your stretch is starting right from your hips, engaging your thighs. You will fold your knee, make sure that it's completely at a 90 degrees. Fine, your thigh will be parallel to the floor. You will inhale, stretch your hands, make sure that your posture is right at the center. So there's no forward bending this way, so I'm not moving towards the one leg, neither is there a backward bending. तो ये absolutely आप straight रहोगे. Keep looking at the fingertips of the hands stretched out in the front. Okay, you will feel like a warrior. This is known as the warrior pose. You will feel like a warrior when you are holding this posture. Take a deep breath in, slowly breathe out, relax your shoulders. Okay, again for 10 to 15 seconds you hold, straighten your leg, bring your hands down, take your foot in. So ये हमारा एक वेरिएशन था वीरभद्रासन का, which is also known as the warrior pose. Great to tone your lower body. ये आपका lower body shape में लाएगा. At the same time, it will help you maintain your balance, जो एक stability होता है. So if you are somebody who has a problem taking decisions, or if you are somebody who is not outspoken, who wants to be outspoken, जिसको और initiative लेना है life में, लेकिन you feel कि something is holding you back. So this posture is something which will make you aggressive. आपके life में जो necessary वो push होता है वो लेके आएगा. So all of these asanas have a physical effect on our body as well as they have a psychological effect on our mind. So we are working with both these aspects. We'll do one more variation of Veerbhadrasana. The leg position is the same. So I am again taking around 4 feet distance between my feet. I am stretching my one leg out. Okay. Again, knee and heel in one line. Make sure that your body is facing the front. So you will first come to normal Veerbhadrasana हमने पहले किया, उसमें आप आओगे. Back leg will be straight. You will look in the front. And now you will inhale your back hand on your back leg. And then just keep pushing and keep looking in the upward direction. So you have to look up. The hand which is in front will go back. Your palm facing downwards. Keep your back straight and nicely open up one side of your body. So if you see here, there's an extension. यहाँ पे मैं मेरी body को contract कर रही हूँ. Back hand on the back leg. Stay there for around 10 seconds. And exhaling, come back to the center. Okay, straighten one leg. Bring your hands down on the other side. So we're taking the other leg out. Left foot is going on the outside. You will fold your left leg. Knee and heel in one line. Maintain your body in the front. Take your hands at the sides. As you inhale, you have to go for a slight backward bend. So इसमें backward bending है. The knee and the heel has to be in one line. Keep looking up. Okay, आपको अगर कोई major lower back pain है तो avoid doing this, as I said before. Wonderful to improve your breathing capacity. Slowly bring your hand at the side. Straighten your leg, bring your hands down, and you will take your foot in and you will relax. So these were our 2 variations of Veerbhadrasana. Now I'll be sitting and we'll be moving with the sitting postures. So जैसे कि standing poses होते हैं, वो हमें balance देते हैं, हमें strength देते हैं, right? Sitting postures जो होते हैं, you can actually close your eyes and focus on your breathing in all of these sitting poses. तो standing postures में हमेशा you have to keep your eyes open, you are alert, you are mindful in the lying down as well as sitting postures. You can close your eyes if you are comfortable and you just have to pay attention to your breathing, right? तो ये थोड़े subtle poses होते हैं, soft poses होते हैं body के लिए. Now we'll be doing one of my favorite poses and that is a forward bending. तो ये sitting में forward bending है, which is Paschimottanasana. So you have to first sit in a very basic pose, that is Dandasana. Okay, now if you have any lower back injury, lower back pain, sciatica है या slip disc है या फिर कोई surgery हुआ है या constantly काफी time से आपको lower back पे intense pain है, chronic pain है, so you will avoid this. Okay, you have to sit with both your legs stretched out in the front. Flex your feet in. Okay, so your legs are completely on the floor. You will keep your palms on your upper thighs. So palms will be placed this way and you look in the front. So this is our Dandasana pose. Okay, very basic. Great to strengthen your lower back, and it will also make you feel a little tension around your core and your thighs. तो ये आपके quadriceps मतलब जो upper front portion of the thigh होता है, that front portion of the thigh will also be activated and आपको core भी strong करने में मदद करेगा. So you have to keep looking in the front in the Dandasana position. Now from here we will do Paschimottanasana. You have to inhale, stretch your hands up, okay, lengthen your spine, and exhaling very slowly you will bend forward. Now if you are a beginner and if you are not able to touch your toes, that's completely fine. So even if you are here, continue to hold it. Okay, do not push yourself any further. Make sure कि आपका back एकदम relaxed है. You have to look in the front. Just stay here for a while. If you are an intermediate practitioner or advanced practitioner हो, तो you will hold your toes this way. And now you will take a deep breath in. You will inhale. And exhaling, you will try pushing your elbows down towards the floor this way. So you can either hold your toes or you can hold your heels and then push your elbows onto the floor. But for a beginner, this is where you will stay. Okay, nicely. You will still feel the stretch. Sorry. Keep breathing. आपको abdominal area में थोड़ा compression feel होगा. And then you again have to inhale, stretch your hands up, and exhaling, you will bring your hands down. So if you look at my back, we do this one more time. You inhale, stretch up, exhaling, down. If you look at my back is straight, okay? तो थोड़ा सा curve रहेगा, that is fine. You keep looking in the front. The intention is to lengthen the spine. The intention is to give length to your spine. Spine को straight रखना है. And then you again inhale, take your hands up, and exhaling, you will bring your hands down from the side. So this was Paschimottanasana, a great pose if you are trying to reduce your belly fat. आपको अगर belly fat reduce करना है, so you can definitely use this asana. क्योंकि compression आता है abdominal area पे, your blood flow will enhance. You will feel the legs completely getting a good stretch. तो lower body tone करता है and wonderful. It's a forward bend. तो forward bends are anyway energy givers, like energy enhancers होते हैं ये. तो जैसे कि आपका blood flow पूरा brain तक जा रहा है, it's nicely आपके body में circulation हो रहा है, तो उसके benefits definitely आपको all your systems, be it your digestive system, be it your nervous system or your respiratory system, सब जगह पे आपको इसके benefits नजर आएंगे. After this, we did one sitting posture. It's time to move towards Bhujangasana, which is a lying down pose. तो Bhujangasana के भी हम 2 variations करेंगे. But first, let's see कि who will not do Bhujangasana. So the contraindications for Bhujangasana are any lower back pain. So as you can see, in most of these asanas, आपको आपके lower back का ध्यान रखना है, knees का ध्यान रखना है. So anybody who's having these areas as their weakness has to be very careful while doing these poses. So lower back ये normally strengthen करता है. So Bhujangasana is great to strengthen your lower back. It is great to tone your back. लेकिन अगर आपका वो already weak spot है, तो it is better that you do it under somebody's guidance who can see what exactly your condition is. आपकी जो condition है वो कितनी severe है या कितनी mild है, तो पहले ये decide करना बहुत जरूरी होता है. इसके लिए be careful of your knees, of your ankles, of your lower back, shoulders. These joints are very delicate, तो आपको इनको थोड़ा protect करके practice करनी है. So Bhujangasana everybody else can do, and make sure that you come on your abdomen from one side of the mat. तो हम योगा में हमेशा we lie down on one side and then you will roll onto your abdomen. So I am keeping my feet together. Okay, if you are a beginner, you can keep some distance between your feet, that is okay. You will place your palms in line with your chest. and your forehead will be down on the floor. So as you can see, the minute I am pushing my palms this way in line with my chest, my shoulders are being pushed backwards. So मेरे shoulders open up हो रहे हैं. Forehead is down on the floor. You have to inhale and come up. Okay, keep looking in the front. Exhale. Bring your forehead back onto the floor. So as you can see, कि it's a great pose to open up your chest. आपका breathing बहुत अच्छा करेगा. अगर आपको कोई neck pain है या cervical spondylosis है, so in that case how you will do it is forehead on the floor, inhaling, keep looking down. तो आप neck का कोई movement ही नहीं करेंगे, ठीक है? And then exhaling, you will bring your forehead back on the floor. So in case you have any neck pain or any neck issue, you will not move your neck. Keep your neck in the same condition, same place, and you can easily just use your lower back. Let's do it one more time. Inhale, you will just use your lower back, and as you exhale, you will bring your forehead back on the floor. So let's hold it for around 10 seconds this time. Forehead on the floor, you inhale, look up, make sure that there's no pressure on your palms. आपके palms पे कोई pressure नहीं होगा. Keep looking in the front. Continue to breathe deeply. आपको लंबी सांसें लेनी है, and you have to exhale completely. Okay, keep rolling your shoulders behind. जैसे shoulders पीछे लोगे, chest automatically expand होगा. Exhaling, you will bring your forehead down on the floor, and then you will relax. So this is one great pose for your entire body. Okay, lower back से लेके आप पूरे upper torso को activate कर रहे हो. And the next variation we will also include our legs. तो next variation में हम legs को भी इसमें engage करेंगे. So how you will do it is forehead on the floor. This time you have to interlock your hands at the back. Fine. So the minute I interlock my hands, I can roll my shoulders further back. You have to inhale, lift your legs up, and keep looking in the front. तो आपको अगर कोई hip related injury है, तो आप आपके legs को floor पे ही रखोगे. Fine. If you have any hip injury or ऐसा कोई main lower back का severe pain है, and if your doctor tells you to not do any kind of lower body workouts, then let your legs be on the floor. But otherwise, everybody else will take their legs up. Okay, so this will again engage your thighs. Stretch your hands behind, roll your shoulders at the back. Keep looking in the front. And then you will exhale, bring your forehead down. So this was a variation of Bhujangasana for you all. So as you can see that it is great. Full body को engage करता है अगर आप भुजंगासन का variation करोगे तो. And these poses, like all these poses in which you are lying on the floor, तो आपके abdominal area में बहुत अच्छा blood supply होता है, and all your digestion takes care of. It is great for your reproductive organs as well. So your abdomen is completely on the floor. So again, if you are suffering from something like hernia या फिर abdominal ulcers है या कोई भी abdominal inflammation है, so in that case you will not be able to do this posture. And अगर if you have a protruding belly, अगर आपका belly fat बहुत है, so it might get a little uncomfortable to get onto the mat and do this posture. लेकिन with regular practice you will be comfortable doing it. Now the next pose is Setu Bandhasan. So इसके लिए we have to come on our back. Okay, so who will not do Setu Bandhasan? First, let's just clear that out. Contraindications for Setu Bandhasan are if you have any neck pain, तो cervical spondylosis है, neck related कोई भी आपको pain है, severe pain है, uneasiness है, तो आप ये नहीं करोगे. Again, the position of this आसन is such कि आपके shoulders पे काफी pressure आता है. तो आपका कोई shoulder injury हुआ है, और if you suffering from frozen shoulder, तो your shoulders might not be able to take that much of weight, क्योंकि आपके काफी body का काफी weight आपके shoulder पे आएगा. So rest everybody can do it. Lower back pain है तो again avoid it, कि हम लोअर बैक को इसमें आर्च करेंगे. इट्स अ बैकवर्ड बेंड. सो फ्रॉम एनी वन साइड, ओके, यू विल स्लीप इन द योगिक वे. फ्रॉम एनी वन साइड you will slowly come on your mat. You will fold your legs, okay? So my neck is relaxed, my legs are folded, lower back is on the floor. You have to keep around hip level distance between your knees. तो मेरे knees parallel रहेंगे. Neither will my knees go outwards this way, neither will they come inwards. So they will be parallel to each other. You have to lie down completely, resting your back. You will inhale and then push your lower back up. तो आपसे जितना comfortably lower back आप ऊपर push कर पा रहे हो, keep pushing your lower back up. And then stay for around 15 to 20 seconds. Or if you are a beginner, stay there for 10 to 15 seconds, depending upon whatever you are comfortable with. So keep looking straight up. You will feel a good amount of stretch in your legs, your hips. So constantly you have to keep pushing your hips up. Take a deep breath in and slowly keep breathing out. So ये भी आपको breathing में बहुत help करेगा. This will help you nicely, breathe. Respiratory system के लिए बहुत अच्छा है. It is opening your chest up. And then slowly you will bring your lower back down. We'll do this one more time. Just make sure that your knees are in their position, they don't move inwards or outwards. You will inhale, lift your lower back up. As much as possible, try breathing from your nose. Okay, some people have a habit of inhaling or they have a habit of inhaling or exhaling. Usually it is exhaling from the mouth. So in yoga we always prefer using the mouth to not breathe. We always prefer the nose to breathe. So unless the yoga technique specifies that you have to use your mouth to exhale, you don't exhale from your mouth. And then slowly bring your lower back down on the floor. So this was Setu Padmasana. You will straighten your legs, turn to any one side and slowly sit up with the support of your palms. So these were the set of asanas which I wanted to discuss with you all. तो ये जो आसन्स है वो आप रोज कर सकते हो. रोज करोगे तो आपको फील होगा डिफरेंस इन योर एनर्जी लेवल. यू विल फील द डिफरेंस इन योर एनर्जी लेवल, इन ऑब्वियसली योर मोबिलिटी. आप जब भी मूव करोगे तो आपको इजीनेस लगेगा आपके मूवमेंट में. सो व्हाटएवर योर बॉडी स्टिफनेस इज और जनरली द नेक स्टिफ होता है, लोअर बैक स्टिफ होती है. सो ऑल ऑफ दोज प्रॉब्लम्स वी कैन अवॉइड. सेकेंडली, योर हेल्थ विल बेनिफिट in terms of as I said, all your systems, like your endocrine system, that is your hormonal system, your respiratory system, your digestive system, excretory system, everything will be taken care of. Most importantly, your nervous system. So make sure कि आप इन आसन्स को रोज करें. You can do it in the morning, you can do it in the evening. It is about you finding out time कि आपके बॉडी को क्या सूट करता है. That has to be the best time, whichever suits you, जो आपके लिए करेक्ट है. Now the last thing we'll be talking about is a pranayam technique. So since we're talking about good health, ऐसा हो नहीं सकता कि we don't talk about pranayams. So we have to just brush upon that a little. तो pranayams exactly होते क्या है उससे शुरुआत करते हैं. So basically it is a combination of two words. प्राण मतलब एनर्जी होता है जो सस्टेन करता है हमारी लाइफ को. So you say कि हाँ इसमें से whenever somebody dies, you say that उनके प्राण चले गए, which basically means कि there was some energy, there was some life force in that person which is no longer present, which is why it is just a dead body. तो प्राण हमारी लाइफ को सस्टेन करता है, हमारी लाइफ के लिए बहुत ही वाइटल है. That is basically our life. And ayam is the extension. Ayam is a word which means कि उसको regulate करना या extend करना. So pranayam is basically maximizing this energy, this life force which is there within us. तो pranayam का आज हम एक टेक्निक करेंगे which is भस्त्रिका, right? तो अभी भस्त्रिका कौन नहीं करेगा? High BP patients, if you are a patient of high BP, if you have any cardiac issue, कोई cardiac condition है, if you are a pregnant lady or if you are in your menses, so if you are a woman who is having her periods right now, you will avoid doing this. and pregnant ladies will also avoid doing this. So इनको छोड़ के everybody can join in. If you are a kid, like if you are somebody who is below like 14 years of age and who's watching this, then avoid doing this because kids don't really need to do this. उनका generally respiratory system अच्छा होता है, वो breathe अच्छे से करते हैं, लेकिन this is not something which is advisable for somebody below 14 or 15 years of age. On that note, let's see the technique first. इसमें हम forcefully inhale करेंगे, forcefully exhale करेंगे. So both of it is happening forcefully. We will also use our hands in this. So you will place your fists, okay, I'm tucking my thumb in. You have to place your fists in line with your shoulders. You will inhale, stretch your hands up, open your palms, okay, and then exhaling down. So it will be forceful, and at the same time I will flap my abdomen in and out. So as I am inhaling, the abdomen will rise out. As I am exhaling, it will go back in. So let's see, I'll just demonstrate it for you all. Okay, so when you do this, there has to be no tension in your facial muscles. A lot of time what happens is that people tend to tense their facial muscles. मतलब आपका जो forehead area है या आपका जो nasal area है, उसमें आपको टेंशन नहीं होल्ड करना. यू हैव टू कीप योर फेस एब्सोल्युटली रिलैक्स्ड. इट इज ओनली लाइक इनहेलिंग एंड एक्सहेलिंग विद फोर्स, एंड दैट इज हैपनिंग वाया द एब्डोमेन. So your chest has to be relaxed, your face has to be relaxed. Fine, we'll do it one more time. So keep your hands, make a fist and keep your hands in line with your shoulders. You will inhale forcefully, exhale forcefully. You can do it by closing your eyes. So this time I will keep my eyes closed. Okay, as a beginner, you can do this for around 10 to 15 rounds. Take a break and then again do it for around 10 to 15 times. तो ऐसा नहीं है कि in one go only you have to do 108 or you have to do 15 one go. No, take your time, keep it as per your pace. So be slow, be gentle, and although we are forcefully breathing here, you have to make sure that your entire body, मतलब आपका जो body है वहाँ पे कहीं और movement ना हो. So you don't have to move your back, front and back. आपको आपका spine move नहीं करना. You just have to move your abdominal area. That's it. So there is no movement of the spine. There is no movement of your chest. और कुछ नहीं करना. सिर्फ forcefully inhale करना है, forcefully exhale करना है. If you feel कि ये जो shoulder movement है ये बहुत ज़्यादा है, you're not able to move your shoulders that way up and down. Okay, हाथ अगर वैसे move नहीं कर पा रहे हो breathing के साथ, so keep your hands on your lap and then you can do it. So there is no problem with that. तो आप ऐसे बैठ के भी स्पाइन स्ट्रेट रख के फोर्सफुली इनहेल और एक्सहेल कर सकते हो. सो दिस वाज भस्त्रिका फॉर ऑल. तो हमने आसन कर लिए, हमने प्राणायाम कर लिया, एंड दिस ब्रिंग्स अस टू द एंड ऑफ द सेशन. तो आई हैड अ ग्रेट टाइम टीचिंग दीज टेक्निक्स. आई होप दैट यू गाइज incorporate this into your daily lifestyle. आप इसे रोज करें, and if you have any queries, if you have any more questions, you can feel free to contact me. I will talk to the team of Kasaka Mumbai. So in case you are somebody who wants to do yoga every day, who wants to learn more about these techniques, so definitely I am always there. You can ask me whenever you want to. And thank you so much. And once again, happy World Yoga Day. I hope that you all have a great day today and you carry this energy the entire day with you. And on that note, we'll end today's session.